Oh, goodness, my tripod just went and fell over. Of course. There we go. Perfect. All right, sorry about that, everybody. Sorry about that. Tripod just all of a sudden went bloop and fell over. Okay, we're gonna lean it down just a smidge so you can see, kind of see what I'm doing when I'm doing something here. Okay, yeah, all right. Now you can't see. Oh no! Okay. There we go. All right. Oh no! That's good enough. Oh, my notifications are going off. I'm just going to open up the live on my tablet so that I can read any comments. Because it says one person's watching. But I don't know who it is yet because I have not had a chance to open my tablet. Sorry, I am late, everybody. I apologize for being late. I had some running around to do, and so I was late. Hi, Vanessa, and hi to Leslie, and hi to all His Glory Reborn Nursery. Hi, everybody. So, I hope everybody had a good week since last week when I saw you all, or talked to you all, I should say. Not even saw you, but talked to you. Yeah, my phone seems to be, whoops, sorry, it seems to be closer up to me now, but anyway. Anyhow, I hope everybody is doing good. So I am just trying to get myself squared away here. I literally went for, excuse me, Chucky. Come on, get up on the bed and lay down. All right. Yeah, I went, there we go, back and whacking stuff. I had to go out and do some running around, and it was like, uh-oh, we're running out of time, and I knew I was getting late to get to this live, so it was like, but we got here. We got here. Oh, these lights, I'm telling you. Sorry about that. Yeah, my dogs are Chucky and JoJo. Chucky is a Boston Terrier Chihuahua cross, and JoJo is a Chihuahua. Well, he's a Chihuahua. He's a tiny Chihuahua. People refer to him as a teacup Chihuahua. He only weighs 4 pounds. So. Hi, Tilly. Nice to see you. So, yeah. Well, I didn't have a specific topic for today. I was going to get things set up for today, but I just things have been crazy today. I was working on rooting the partial silicone. Was working on rooting it earlier, and then I had to run out when my husband got back from Toronto. I had to make a run out to I had to go get, one thing I had to go get was ice cream because I needed ice cream. I really needed ice cream. Well, I haven't had any yet because I came right back here and got on here instead. Leslie got a new lawnmower today. Woo! That sounds like fun. You can come over and mow my lawn if you want. John got the backyard done, but the front yard's not done yet. It is just not done yet. So, anyway, yeah. I've actually forgotten where I left off on these guys, but I'm no, wait a minute. I got all my veining done. That's right. So now I'm going to do some blushing on these kits. So I'm going to show you sort of how I make my blushing. So this dried out. As you can see, my blushing color dried out a bit. So I'm going to fix that. These are my bags that I use for over top of my brushes, cups, just to keep them clean when I'm not rebarning. So let's see here. All right. So I take my thinner and I add some thinner to the dry paint, and now I'm just going to mix it for a little bit, and then I'll add more color to it. If it doesn't break down, then I will actually get rid of this bit of paint, but it should break down, I'm hoping. Sometimes I have a hard time with it. I need to get more little glass jars that I use for my different washes to have my blushing color work for, or like start to keep my blushing color in, but I just don't have any more jars. So, right. Leslie asked what kind of ice cream did I buy. I went with Kawartha Dairy, and I got salted caramel truffle. It's so good. I first had it out at in Dorchester at Mill Pond. They have the ice cream parlor right there at Mill Pond, and that's where I first had it the very first time, and I absolutely loved it. So all I'm doing is mixing here, trying to get rid of any clumpy lumps and stuff in my paint that because it hardened up. So I'm just working on that right now. But yeah, it's amazing ice cream. Oh, yummy, yummy, yummy. So anyway, only place I can ever get it is Metro grocery store. So we went into Metro and got it in there. Dang, was it busy in there. Holy Toledo. So it was, I think everybody needed groceries today. Because it was a busy one today, which usually when I go in, it's quiet. Well, usually when I go in I don't normally go into Metro for much other than ice cream, because they do sell the Kawartha Dairy. So I go there for ice cream. Tilly says, I went to Carter's and Once Upon a Child and Goodwill today shopping for the babies and spent too much money. Tell me about it. I did that on my holiday. I spent more money than I should have. And Lana and I want to go again. Like we want to go back again to the same place. We had an absolutely lovely time. We left Wednesday. We left here. We went over and said hi to Liz. And then after we went to Liz's, then we went straight to St. Mary's. And we got to St. Mary's. We got in our room. We got everything settled. I'll tell you a funny story from our little trip. Leslie said she wants to go to Goodwill. And to all his glory says, sounds yummy. Oh, the ice cream is amazing. This ice cream. It's just, oh, yummy, yum, yum. So, okay, so I've almost got it all mixed here, pretty much. Almost, not quite. Still got some lumps in there. So, Leslie wants to know what you bought, Tilly, at Goodwill and stuff. Shoes and clothes and books and all kinds of stuff. Yeah. Once Upon a Child, their shoes are amazing, especially like baby shoes, like the sizes that we buy, because they're not they're barely worn, because babies at the ages that would wear shoes that would fit our reborns, they don't wear out their shoes at that age at all. So you get some really nice shoes. Get some really nice shoes. Okay, so I want to add some more paint to this, because there's not a lot here, so I'm going to make up a bit more, I think. But I've almost pretty much got all the lumps out now, thank goodness. But so I'll tell you a funny little story about our vacation, mine and Lana's. So we get to the hotel. Well, it's an inn, actually. We get there, and it's a lovely little inn. It's got a nice little restaurant on the side of that is attached to the inn. The restaurant is owned by a different company, and so Lana and I took strollers with us, and we were getting everything loaded into the strollers to carry into our room. And as we're going across the parking lot, Lana's baby, which is a silicone, she hit a bump in the parking lot and the baby went flying out of the stroller. It was crazy. The baby hit the ground and we both just stopped and stared at each other. Like, oh, like, what do we do? I ended up running over to the baby and picking the baby up immediately and putting it back into the stroller and stuff. And we got into the hotel, or into the inn, and the first thing we did was check over the baby to make sure the baby wasn't injured in any way, but she wasn't. But the funniest thing was, if anyone had been looking outside and saw, they would have seen a baby fly out of a stroller, hit the ground, bounced a little, and then they would have seen me leave my stroller, my baby, everything in the middle of a parking lot and run over to the other baby. I just left my baby totally unattended in the middle of a parking lot. Oh my goodness. And once we got inside, we were like laughing about it, but it was not really funny. It was quite freaky. Quite freaky. So, okay. It was crazy. Tilly says, I got 3 pairs of shoes at Carter's on clearance, 2 pairs of shoes at Goodwill for $1.99 each. So I didn't do too bad on Once Upon a Child. I couldn't find anything that were small. Yeah, sometimes the tiny bin is pretty empty at Once Upon a Child, but other times it's loaded. So it all depends. I'm wondering. I'm gonna do twin beef first. Oh man, did that just seriously happen? It did too. Son of a gun. My paint splatted. Dang it. Good thing this baby's for me. Yeah, my paint kind of splatted while I was stirring it. Oh. Anywhere else? Crazy. All right. So, yeah, we had that little incident on our little trip. It was not something we were expecting to happen. That's for sure. Okay. Yeah. Leslie said, I shared this video with our friend down under. Awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that. Sharing it gets it out there. It helps it when it uploads too, from what we can tell. So I'm going to add a little more thinner to that because it's still a little bit thick. Let's see here. So I put some of my, oh my gosh, I'm having a moment here. Put some blushing on there. Oh, it didn't splat anywhere, thank gosh. Alright, now I'm just going to dab that. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to do some blushing. Where's my blushing? Or my mixer brush.
Hello?
But, yeah, somebody's messaging me. Sorry, I'm not going to be answering you. I'm on live. But yeah, so that's one crazy thing that happened on our little trip. But we really had a fabulous time. We really did. Oh, it was so fun. It was so nice just to get away from your, your regular everyday chores around your home and stuff. Not having to do those was kind of nice. What are you doing? Go and lay down. Don't even think about it. So it was just really, really, really nice to get away and hang out with one of my many dolly friends. That is one thing that's amazing with this hobby, is once you make some doll friends, It's amazing, absolutely amazing to get together and do things with your dolly friends. It really, really is. Millie says, hi, I miss you so much. I'm excited for the giveaway. I'm excited for the giveaway too, Millie. I really am. We literally need like around 100. I think it's 100 and I think it's 109 subscribers now. Is all we need to do the giveaway. Literally. And I'm so excited. I just want to give the baby away so bad. Like, I love doing giveaways just as much as people love entering them and winning the prize. Because it's so exciting to see who's going to win, you know, all that stuff. Like, because, you know, I don't know who's going to win. No, I don't. Because I just do a random draw. I let my Alexis draw the number, and everybody's number is written beside their entry on my paper. I have a paper, so I just do it that way. I just do a random draw. So, but yeah, just rubbing or blending in my blushing. See, I've blushed on the cheeks just lightly. Leslie said, Gretel had a spa day. Oh, Gretel had a spa day. Lucky girl. Does she like going to get to the spa? My dogs would, well, Chucky'd hate it. Chucky doesn't like water. He's terrified of water. Terrified. He's very, very frightened of water. Doesn't like it. Doesn't like to have a bath. Yeah, he hates bath time. He'd rather stink like a dog than have a bath. Hi, Tina. Welcome. Leslie says hi to Tina. Millie says if I could get it, I would make it a girl. You'd make this one a girl? Well, this one's going to be a boy because I already have my twin A is a girl. And then this one's going to be her twin brother. Yeah. And they're painted by two different artists, so they have to be, well, I guess they could be the same gender, just be fraternal twins that way, but the same gender, but they're fraternal twins, not identical. But I need a little brush here. Let's use this little one here. Just gonna add a little bit of blushing too on the eyelids, just a tad. Just a tad. I'll be shocked if John doesn't come in and interrupt us again, because right now he's outside doing some stuff for his business. So hopefully he'll leave us alone for a little while anyways. Hopefully. We'll see. Just gonna give a little, because he's got a nice little open mouth here. Just using a tiny bit of my blushing color to pink up the tongue in there. There's a little bit of a tongue in there. So yeah, just doing a little tiny bit. Go. Yeah, so we had a really, really nice, it was such a well-needed break. I have to say, I was at the end of my rope. You know, you need that break every once in a while just to get away from it all. And that was what I needed really badly. Look at that. There we go. But yeah, I was just really needing a break. And we didn't go far from home. I was literally, you know, about 40 minutes away from home, half an hour, 35, 40 minutes-ish, something like that. Is all I was away from home in distance. But I didn't have housework to do. I didn't have anything like that, so, which was kind of nice. Just gonna give a little bit of definition to this crease on her head. His head. Oh, now I'm calling it a girl. Can't do that. Can't do that. You're a boy. You're a boy. Yeah. Bit of a pink spot back there, but that's okay. A little flushing back here too on the back of the head. It's all experimental here. Whoever looks good, it's like, see, gotta really rub that spot out. All right, face is done. Let's see. Let's see. Wait, I'm behind here. Sorry about that. Tina says hi to Leslie, and Tina Christie says, "Well, shock, I made it. I'm late, but I made it." Actually, Tina, you're not that late because I was late getting here. I didn't start till 5:30. Leslie says, Gretel likes to go, but happy and tired to get home. Aw. She probably does a lot of shaking, shivering and stuff, so she gets pooped out from that. And Tina's Reborn says, can't wait to see when you're finished. Yeah, me too, actually. I've been wanting to get this little guy finished for a little bit. So, just haven't had time to get him finished yet. Other things come up. Next week, all next week, I don't know if I'll be able to really make videos because my daughter and my grandson Benjamin are coming here for the week. So, I don't know how much filming I'll be able to get done because they'll be here all week long. So I'm putting a little bit of blushing on the feet, but just around in a certain shape, and on the knees. Even though he doesn't crawl yet, I'm still going to give him a little bit of blushing on his knees, though. But yeah, my daughter is going to be coming with Ben, and he will be sleeping in with the Reborns, believe it or not. So, my nursery will be taken over. Oh no! And my phone says, oh no. That's a notification. Of course, oh no, my nursery will be taken over. Oh no. My phone has really good timing. John laughs at my phone all the time. because it seems to always know when is the right time to say, oh no. So let's finish this up real quick. It's blending, blending, blending. That's what I'm doing. Blending, blending. Okay, good, you're laying down. Thought maybe he was. Thought I heard his collar tingling, tinking. That's how I know when my dog's doing or going around, moving around, doing stuff that he's not supposed to. So I can hear his collar. Leslie says we're doing well with. I'm not sure what that is. Tilly Bowman says he got to check on the crack addicts. LOL. Yeah. John calling me that, telling me that I was a crack addict. Yeah, in the reborns are like my kind of crack. That's what he refers to reborns as. Millie says I've been seeing so many scam kits on TikTok. Yeah. One thing that is amazing that McPherson's is doing now is, because they are a legitimate dealer for reborn kits. So McPherson's now, some kits really don't come with a COA. They just don't. That's how they come from the manufacturer. They don't come with the COA. My hand is peeling. They don't come with a COA. So McPherson's has made COAs for the kits that don't come with the COA from the particular artist. So, for instance, trying to think of a kit that doesn't come with a COA on a regular basis is, well, one I just purchased actually at McPherson's is called Noah by, I don't remember the sculptor. But anyway, it doesn't come with a COA. So McPherson's created their own COA for that way when I turn around, because I know I bought the kit at McPherson's. I know I bought it at McPherson's. I know it is a legitimate kit. But once I make it and carry on to sell it, you don't know if it's a legitimate kit because you don't know where I bought it from. I know I bought it from McPherson's, but I have no proof that I bought it from McPherson's. So McPherson's has now started to create they're just little COAs that just prove that, you know, that the kit is a legitimate kit from McPherson's and it's not a stolen kit from somewhere else. It's actually a real McPherson's kit. So that is awesome because that helps artists like myself when we buy a McPherson's kit that doesn't come with a COA. Because normally the only kits, like before, the only kits that really came with COAs was just limited edition kits because the COA showed what number of kit it was, kind of thing. So, excuse me, Lil, don't do that. So it was harder, harder to prove. Excuse me, go lay down. It was harder to prove that the kits were legitimate. So this way, it makes it much easier on artists like myself to know or to be able to prove that they're legitimate kits, which is amazing. I'm so glad they've started doing that. Tilly Bowman says, Millie, they're all over Instagram too. Yeah, they're everywhere. They're everywhere. Unfortunately, there are a lot of scammers in this world. It's sad, but it's true. There's just more scammers than there are good people, unfortunately. Literally, there are more scammers than there are good people in this world. And it's sad. It's really, really sad. Leslie Halo says, so nice you got away. You bought some nice things. Yeah, I did get some nice things too. Spent a heck of a lot of money. But I needed another kit to make, as well as I needed to get some things. Like, I needed to get... I didn't need the clothes that I bought for my babies, but I mean, I don't clothing shop for my collection much anymore. Like, I just don't. I'm down. I've got a nice stash of clothes, I guess you could say. Like, I think I have a nice amount of clothes. And so I don't purchase a lot of clothes for my reborns anymore because I have a pretty good wardrobe. So I only buy things if I find something really kind of special and really cute, and I really, really like it. So, yeah, that's kind of where I've gotten to with clothing. So, I just had to buy the McPherson's new line of stuff, especially for Marina, because it's not often that I can... Oh, no! For Marina, that'll fit her. So... yeah, she's so tiny and little. Millie says, yeah, Tilly, it's crazy and so disrespectful to the artist. It really is, to the sculptor that puts all their time and effort into sculpting these kits that I'm working on. For instance, this Twin Bee by Bonnie Brown. If I bought this kit from a fake company, then Bonnie Brown's not making the money off of the sale of this kit, and she darn well deserves to make the money off of this kit. She created it. She deserves to make the money off of the sale of the kit, her commission off of each and every kit that gets sold. And if you're buying fake kits, then the original artist who did all the work for, making that kit in the first place, and she doesn't make, or he, because there are male kit producers or kit sculptors too, but they don't make any money, and that's their bread and butter, is making kits for everybody. And if they're not making any money, they're not going to want to make kits anymore. Like, would you want to work for free? Nobody wants to work for free. But these fake people will cause, us, or the sculptors, to lose out on their hard-earned money. So it sucks that it happens, and it's so terribly wrong that these things are happening in our hobby. It really, really sucks. Like, it's not fair to the sculptors, and it also makes things harder on us artists, because everybody is so worried now about, well, is it a real kit? Does it have a COA? Does it, But that's why it's great that McPherson's is now giving COAs for the kits that never used to have COAs, which is great, because if they didn't do that, we'd have less people wanting to purchase the kits that don't come with COAs, because they'd be worried about buying a fake kit. Because I've seen, if you buy a fake kit, I've seen that people are getting, what's the word I'm looking at? Attacked in groups if they have a baby that everybody thinks is a fake sculpt. People are literally getting verbally attacked about their babies not being real and being fake. And I'm sure that when they purchased that said baby, that they had no idea what they were buying was a fake. you know? I'm sure that, they didn't get up one day and say, I'm going to go buy myself a fake reborn. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure they didn't. But, unfortunately, at the end of the day, that's what they got, was a fake reborn. And then, of course, they get, like, attacked. Can you just go turn Alexa down?
Sure.
Thank you. That's why I had the door closed.
Yeah. Alexa, shut up.
Well, I could have done that.
Yeah, I could have.
It's just like when the kids were little.
Yeah. Same thing. Same thing. Kids, shut up.
I could have yelled at the kids just the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But, yeah, so it just makes it, it just makes things a lot more difficult with the scammers, for sure. And it's not fun. It's not, it makes things very difficult for the artists. It makes things difficult for some sculptors were getting so discouraged with it that they were actually thinking of, hanging up their sculpting tools and not sculpting anymore, because what's the point? Someone else is just going to steal my work and take credit for it, and that's the problem. Just putting a little bit of blushing onto the toenails. I forgot on that foot that I did. Oh yeah. And I'm going to put a little more into the nostrils of this little girl. Or this little boy. Why do I keep calling it a girl? Terry Raymond Reborns. Hi, everyone. Hi, Terry. Leslie says, that will be nice to have your daughter and baby visit. Yeah. It'll be nice to get to see them. I mean, we video chatted, but we haven't seen them since April. Yeah, April was the last time we got to see the grandbabes. Any of them. So Jessie's coming here. She's coming on this weekend coming on the Saturday. I think her and Ben are going to drive down on the Saturday. And then they're staying until the following weekend. And on the following weekend, Andrew, my son Andrew, his wife, my grandson Ezra, and Jesse's husband James are all going to come. Oh no! In Andrew and Haley's car, and they're going to spend just the weekend, and then they'll all be here for the weekend, which is kind of nice. And yeah, it'd be nice to have a bunch of the kids here for the weekend. And then we're going to go and get Elena and bring Elena here for the weekend so she can play with her cousins, who she was talking about taking Ezra to the park and holding his hand and everything. She's really wants to spend time with her cousins. Tilly Bowman says, that is totally awesome for them to do that. That's one more way they can use a kit that is out there if McPherson's does that. Yes, it's good that McPherson's is doing that. Those little COAs, because now everyone knows that it came from McPherson's and it's a legit kit, and you don't have to worry about getting something that is not a legitimate kit. So yeah, it is going to make it a lot better, and I'm glad that they're doing that, because I had bought in a few kits before in the past that didn't have COAs, and people ask, does it have a COA? Because people don't know these days who they can and who they can't trust. Isn't that sad? Before, it was only the government you couldn't trust. No, I'm kidding. Now it's everybody. No. Alright, there we go. Let's see. Millie says, like, I understand if you buy a fake kit on accident, but if you buy it on purpose, that is just wrong. Exactly. Exactly. But I found that I'm noticing in some groups on Facebook that, and I'm sure in other groups too, that people that buy fake kits that didn't know they were getting a fake until they got it, they're being like viciously, verbally attacked for purchasing that kit. Now, if you order one baby from a fake site and then you turn around and order another one, well, you've got no excuse. You knew after the first baby came. Why would you order again? But if you just made a mistake one time, but some groups don't even want you to show your baby, even if you didn't, you're like, I didn't know. They don't want you to show your baby in that group because it's a fake kit and it's against their group's policies. There we go. But it's hard to know these days, like I said, who you can and who you cannot trust. Leslie Halo says, do the fake kits look exactly like the legitimate kits? I'll be honest, I've never seen a fake kit, so I don't really know. I have seen photos of some of the Saskia ones that were fake, and in some ways they do really look fake. But I honestly don't know what the kits like what they really look like, because I've never seen one myself, but I'm sure that they look pretty close. I'm not even sure how people in these groups know when they see one, because I don't recognize them yet. Like, I mean, a newer artist that doesn't paint the best, could be accused of being a fake, painting that the kid is fake. I don't know. That's what I worry about. That's what I was concerned about. Like, well, what if someone just thinks because I'm a crappy artist, or I don't do the best on my rooting or whatever, that, oh, that must be a fake because the rooting sucks. Well, just because you don't like my rooting means my baby's fake? That's what I was worried about. But I don't know. I don't know how they can tell just from a photograph whether a baby is fake or not. I'm not sure how they're able to tell that in the groups, but some people can, and they have been attacking these new people that didn't know. And that's the problem. And then they're saying, well, just because you didn't know isn't a good enough excuse. You should just get rid of that doll. Well, where are you going to get rid of it to? Like, seriously. Tilly Bowman says, hi, John.
Hello.
And she said, tell it to shut up. And he did. Tina Christie says, I've seen photos of the Levi kit. They look weird to me. Yeah, see, I've seen pictures of some of the Saskias that were fake, like when people received them, and they look nothing like the photo, of course, that that the person, saw when they ordered it. But I also, like, you can tell when they got it, like I don't know, they don't look real. There's been a few times I've seen photos of a baby and I've thought, oh, that doesn't look like it is a real kit, legitimate kit. But I don't know for sure, so I would never, say something to somebody because I don't know. I can't tell just from a photo. Heck, my friend showed me a picture today of a silicone baby with a boo-boo on it, and I couldn't see the boo-boo. And I messaged her, I'm like, okay, I'm looking for it, but where's the boo-boo on there? And she ended up taking the picture, and then, using that app where you can draw a circle around where the spot is. That's what she did for me to point it out. So there you go. Couldn't in the photo I couldn't see the boo-boo, but that's, just me. So not everybody notices the same boo-boos that other people notice, but yeah, she's like, how can you not see that? And I'm like, I don't know, I just didn't see it. Once she pointed it out, then I saw it. No problem. I saw it once she pointed it out, but I didn't see it before she pointed it out. I was like, huh? What am I looking for? I think I missed it. So, yeah. So, I'm not about to attack somebody who has a fake doll, because I can never tell. Not through photos. Maybe in person, but not through photos. Tilly says, I'm brushing my teeth. Or Millie says, I'm brushing my teeth. LOL. That's cute, Millie. Tilly Bowman says, some do and some don't. I've seen that look perfect and some that look like they're just totally horrible. And that's on the Saskia. Yeah, I've seen some that look really bad on the Saskia. Seen it. They're just horrible, but the other kits, I don't know what other kits. I heard that was Coco Malou was a fake kit being copied as well. That was one. Tilly also says, I've only seen them on the scam groups that I belong to on Facebook. The differences. Yeah, I'd have to actually look at those scam groups and see what see the pictures myself too. Leslie, it's like knockoffs, watches, etc. sold in New York. Yeah, and I heard, not that I buy them because I'm not a purse person, but they were making knockoff purses there for, a while. Gucci, I think. I don't, like I said, I don't buy purses, and I'm not into those high-end fashion company names, but I think it was Gucci that was being, there's not knockoffs being sold of that style of purses or whatever, but I don't know. Like I said, I don't buy purses, but I think it was Gucci. That was it was very illegal to sell these knockoffs of these expensive purses. It's like they say, if its price is too good to be true, it probably is. That's the biggest problem, is the prices. But then again, some people sell boo-boo babies cheaper, right? So it's hard to tell if you're just getting a boo-boo baby or if you're actually getting a fake. It's scary. Well, all my kits are legitimate, always. I never buy from anywhere. I pretty much only, I buy from McPherson's. That's the only place I buy from. I used to buy from another company, but I don't buy from that company anymore for my own personal reasons. But, yeah, I know McPherson's is a legitimate dealer of reborn kits. So I just stick to McPherson's. And, literally, McPherson's, it might seem like to all you guys that it's a really big, huge company. And in a sense, it sort of is online, but it's literally just a small little tiny town, little hometown business. It's a little craft store that, Brenda's mom started many, many years ago, not selling dolls. She sold craft supplies like yarn and knitting needles and crochet needles and, things for crafts and for stuff like that. Like it was literally just a craft store. And then Brenda found out about reborns, and she got into, she, got into the reborn stuff and learned about it and found sculptors and stuff, and started purchasing kits to sell and all the materials you need to make reborns. Yep. And it's literally just a small town, like a small, adorable little town. That St. Mary's. I love going to St. Mary's. Actually, the one lady that works there had told me about this one little, and Brenda, or Lana and I found it, this one little, it's like a deli sort of a place, and Gladys was telling me that a long time ago that if you go there, they will make you a little picnic lunch. And there's a beautiful, just behind McPherson's, like just up about up, not even a full block from McPherson's, is there's a little waterfall. Lana and I sat and enjoyed it for a little while the one day. But yeah, it's a little tiny waterfall in just a little river with a little waterfall. And I guess if you go to this little deli, you can order a picnic lunch, and they'll pack it all up for you in this really, and Lana and I got to see this picnic, how they pack this picnic lunch. It's like in a wooden box, or a cardboard box, white with red on it, and it's a full picnic in the box. You get everything. They make salads, like macaroni salad, potato salad, coleslaws that you can choose from, different garden salads as well. And they had deviled eggs. Oh, Lana and I bought a deviled egg each, and then we each got just a small amount of macaroni salad. Oh my goodness, the macaroni salad was amazing, and the deviled eggs were delicious. I mean, Lana and I loved it. And it was, like I said to Lana, I said, next time, we come up here, we'll have to go and just get a little picnic lunch and go sit by the water and enjoy the sound of the water falling over the waterfall and have a nice picnic lunch. Okay. Let's see. Millie said, Kokomulu has been turned into silicone, but it's supposed to be a cloth body. I hope I spelled the name right. Yeah, okay. I don't know if the silicone is legit or not. I'd have to check. If it's on McPherson's site, then it's legit. If it's not, then I just wouldn't trust it myself, but I don't know. I honestly don't know about that. To Muriel, I can't remember the short form I was supposed to call you. I can't remember your name, your short form for you, to Muriel. Oakney 79. I keep missing your lives. I'm late, but I'm here. Yeah, we've been alive now for almost an hour. Tilly Bowman, I just can't be mean to somebody, even if I wasn't sure if it was fake or not. It's unless I thought they did it on purpose. Like, yeah, they got a whole bunch of them. Then, yeah, that's your proof. If they've got... Oh, our neighbor got loose, John. We have a neighbor that's gotten elderly, and she's normally has a support worker. She's out of the house without a support worker. But anyway, hopefully she doesn't get lost, or we'll have to go looking for her. But if someone buys more than one, then yeah, they're purposefully buying the dolls or the kits, knowing that they're fakes and still buying them anyways. Then that is wrong, for sure. That is totally, totally wrong. Leslie said to tell you, Leslie, remember, you know Leslie, here in London, Leslie? John?
What?
You know Leslie here in London?
Yeah.
She told me to tell you she got a new lawnmower.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I told her she could come over and mow her lawn. With her new mower. We got the back lawn mowed. We just got to get the front lawn mowed. Back lawn grows faster than the front lawn. I don't understand that. Does everybody's do that? Because ours does. Ours does, always. Blushing your cheek. Let's see here. Okay. Oh, we're really far behind. Tilly says, but I have NPK dolls, and people are mean to me, and they're just dolls. That's you buy at Walmart. Oh, yeah. That's not nice. You shouldn't be mean to people, period. To Muriel says, I don't buy that from that company either. Yeah. Leslie Halo says, yes, in New York there are a lot of knockoff, i.e. purses, toys, jewelry, collector cards, etc. Yeah. Muriel says, I want to go there someday. McPherson's. Yeah, I love going there. It's an absolutely amazing place to go. I absolutely love going there. And I took my holiday there. Tilly Bowman says Coach purses were for a long time. Yeah, see, they were purses, everything. They'll try to copy anything and sell it at a cheaper price. It's sad, but it's true. And not to be mean, but it was China that was the worst for the knockoffs of the purses. I remember hearing that. Tamariel says T, that's right. We call you T. That's right. Leslie Halo, that picnic lunch sounds yummy. Is that where the good butter tarts come from? I'm not sure if that's where the good butter tarts come from, but it's definitely where they make amazing. The macaroni salad they have there is, oh, it was so good. And we just got a little bit of it, and oh my gosh, I wish we had a, because we were planning on, we had already booked our dinner at the inn where we were staying, so we were just having a snack of the macaroni salad just to tide us over until dinner time. And I'll be honest, I wish we had have decided to just have dinner of the macaroni salad, because so good, so good. And they might have butter tarts there. I didn't really check. Like I said, we were just getting a little snack to tide us over because we were hungry. Yeah, we had been walking. Well, we spent till 3 o'clock at McPherson's, and then we went next door from McPherson's to the little shop next door, and we shopped around there for a little while, and then we wandered the street, the main road where all the businesses are, the main street, I guess you'd call it. We wandered around there, and so we were getting quite hungry, but we didn't want to go back to the hotel quite yet and our dinner reservation was still in a while later, so we decided to just get a little snack. But oh my gosh, it was delicious. Like, it was the best, other than my homemade macaroni salad. That was the best macaroni salad I've ever had that I didn't make. So yeah. Whenever I go to family things or whatever, people are always like, "Did you bring your macaroni salad?" Yep. I love my macaroni salad. Actually, my son was gone away for work for a while, and when he came home, that's what he requested when he came home, was some macaroni salad and steak and macaroni salad. That's what he wanted for his first meal back home after being gone for a while. He does security, and he was doing security at a mine during a strike. The workers went on strike, so they needed extra security for during the strike to keep everybody from getting unruly. So, okay, just finish this ear here. See. All right, we'll go back here. Millie says the cocoa kit is on Amazon. And T says, yes, McPherson's. Yeah, I love McPherson's. That's where, literally, I went on a holiday at McPherson's, in a sense. I went to, we stayed at an inn right in St. Mary's. Well, just on the outskirts of St. Mary's. And then every day while we were there, Thursday we went to McPherson's, Friday we went to McPherson's, and Saturday morning I had to go back to McPherson's because, duh, me. My new baby that I bought there, I left her COA by accident on the counter, but I got it the next day. It hadn't even had a chance to be picked up and moved yet. No one had even noticed it yet because we got there right when they first opened. So yeah, I accidentally forgot forgot it there. Sometimes that kind of thing happens. You forget stuff. So, yep. So, let's see. Yeah, I don't judge Walmart dolls either. If you want to have Walmart dolls, then that's your prerogative. Personally, I don't have any, but I wouldn't judge someone for having them. I don't judge anyone for what types of dolls they want to collect. We all like something different. For sure. Millie says, I go back to school in one day. Oh, back to school. The joys. I don't have any kiddos going back to school this year. Not this year. All my kiddos are all grown now. Nobody's even in college right this year. We had one college, well, sort of college last year. He was going to school and working. He was doing an apprenticeship for electrician. So most of the time he was working, and then he had to go to the school for 6 weeks at a time. He'd go for 6 weeks in the fall, and then he'd go for another 6 weeks in the spring. So, but he's all done that now. He actually has to go write. Get some purple in that there mouth. He has to go write his last final test thing to get his actual license, like the final ticket. So, yeah, he's all excited about that because that's a pay increase when that happens. Whoops. Alrighty. So. Okay. Stop for a little bit here. All right, let's see. Patricia King. Hi, everyone. Hi, Patricia. Sorry, I got behind on comments. Leslie Halo says, people need to be kind to each other. Tomorrow isn't promised to anyone. We need to treasure today. For sure. I agree. And T says, that's true, Leslie. So right. So very, very right. Yeah. We're not promised tomorrow, so we should just treat everyone with respect. I always believe in treat everyone the way I want to be treated. Do unto others as you want done unto you. That's the way I've always lived my life, and that's how I raised my children to be as well. Jenny's Reborn World says, I collect Cabbage Patch dolls, porcelain dolls, and reborns, expecting my first Ping Lao baby. I don't own any Ping Lao babies, but they're beautiful. She's an amazing sculptor. Her babies are beautiful. Okay, making sure my phone's not getting hot sitting on top of that light. But I have one Cabbage Patch doll, like with the hard face, and then I have one Cabbage Patch doll with the full cloth face, and she's beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. So I have two Cabbage Patches, and I have some of my mom's porcelain dolls, and I have porcelain dolls that belonged to my daughters, and as well some that were mine as well. I collected porcelain dolls the whole time I was growing up. And T says, that's awesome, Jenny. Millie says, I'm going to fix my Baby Alive nursery, but still listen. Right on. My granddaughter wants a Baby Alive. Jenny's Reborn World. Thanks, T. Tina Christie says, congrats, Jenny, on the Ping Lao baby. Tina Christie says, gotta run and eat dinner. See everyone later. Bye, Tina. Have a good evening. Patricia King says, so cute. Diana, hi, Tammy. If you know of anyone wanting the Yale by Gundren Legler, reborn by Danielle Page, I'm looking for a new mommy for him or her. Wow, that's awesome. Do you have your, Diana, do you have it listed on any Facebook groups that someone might be able to check? If you tell us what Facebook groups you may be listed it in, they might be able to find you on there. Fantasy Reborn Lover says, hello. Hi, Fantasy Reborn Lover. Leslie Halo. Bye, Tina. Jenny's Reborn World. Thanks, Tina. Enjoy your dinner. And Millie says, yeah, I collect Baby Alives. I don't really play with them. You know, one young lady in the community, that's where she started out, was with Baby Alives. Oh my gosh. All of a sudden I have a brain fart there. Can't think of her name now. Anyways, that's how she started out her YouTube channel, was with Baby Alives, doing little I don't know what you'd call them, like little skits with their Baby Alives. Kelly Maple, that's it. Thank you, Millie. And that's how she started out, and then she started reborning, and now she reborns, and now she's, I think she's, go on, lay down, please. Get up there with Daddy. Go on. I believe she is like 18 now. So she's probably gone off to college. So I don't know if she's, reborning strong now or if she's taken some time off to get her education. So, but yeah, she's an amazing little artist too. I've seen her, like her work. I haven't seen it in person, but I've seen her work in photos, and she's a talented young lady. Very talented young lady. Yeah, she made a lot of I'd never really watched many of her videos for Baby Alive because I wasn't really into Baby Alives because you know it's kind of something more younger people would be interested in than an old biddy like me, an old woman like myself. So I never
Hello?
watch many of those videos. So, how much do I sell my babies for? Millie asks. Well, it depends on the kit, what the price is, kind of thing. Um, it depends on whether it's rooted or not rooted. Um, I average around. Well, it depends. Like I said, it really depends on the price. Like it depends on the price of the kit. If the kit's really an expensive kit, then the baby will be more expensive. But if the kit is a reasonable priced baby or reasonable priced kit, then the it'd be a cheaper kit or a cheaper baby because I that's how I determine the prices that I put on my kits. It just all, like I said, depends on the price of the kit because some kits I can get for $79 or $89 USD, and other kits are 115 USD. You know what I mean? So $115 kit would be more of an expensive baby over a kit that was cheaper. So it all depends on the price that I pay for the kit. That's how I determine my prices. So they're usually, most of my babies though seem to work out to being about 375 to 400 plus your shipping. So usually, approximately. Fantasy Reborn Lover, how are you? I'm good. I'm doing really good. I had a nice holiday, nice break away. It was nice to get away, rejuvenate the old batteries, I guess you could say. And it was a well needed little holiday. But now it's back to normal, back to the grind. Yeah. Just working on getting some babies completed. Yeah. I was working on today, most of the day today I was working on till I had to run out. I was working on, and I can show you the head, reborn or rooting a silicone head, partial silicone. It's an old baby. Pretty sure, we don't know for sure. It is a Linda Marie sculpt. It has her autograph on the back of the neck, but it's what they would call dragon skin silicone. Very like it's a stiffer silicone, but it's still a nice silicone. So I can show you it in a second here. I'm just like I said, I've just been working a couple days on its rooting. It's not been easy to root. It's been a little bit of a challenge. So let me grab his head here. So far, oh, don't drop that. I'll keep that right there. So far, that's how much I've gotten rooted. It's not a whole lot, even though it took me like forever. Yeah. And I've rooted, his hair stuck everywhere because his eyelashes were really stubby short. So I used a pair of tweezers and I pulled out some of the stubby short hairs and I re-rooted his little eyelashes. So I'm working on it. See if we can get it out of the way, the sun or the shiny light. So yeah, slowly. I wetted it down just so it's not frizzing out while I'm rooting, and it is curly. So once it is fully rooted, I'll be able to just fluff it up with some curls. Yeah. So and like I said, it's a very stiff silicone, but it's a good silicone for someone who's having their first, their very first silicone ever. It's a good starter silicone for someone who's just starting out with owning a silicone. So a young person, it would be perfect. Pretty sure it's an Ashton Drake baby, but I don't know for sure. Okay. Millie says, if the kit isn't that expensive and non-rooted, how much would it be? See, I don't want to give you an exact price because they all end up being a little different. Like I said, probably ranging anywhere between $350 and like $450-ish. Somewhere around there is where my kits kind of range. So if it was a cheaper kit, bald, I'd probably say like $350, $375 with plus shipping. So depending on where it's being shipped to. Millie says, you're a great rooter. Thank you. I'm getting better at it. I'm not as good as I'd like to be, but I'm working my way out there. I really am. Patricia King, I have to go. Dinner's ready. Bye for now. Bye, Patricia. And Fantasy Reborn Lover says, he's cute. Thank you. Yeah, he is going to be really cute once his hair is all done. And it's like going to be all blonde and curly with, his little blonde eyelashes, and I have his body all ready to go. It's just sitting there headless, waiting for his head to go back on. Leslie, can you root and watch TV at the same time? Yes, I can. I do it all the time. I don't really watch the TV because I have to watch where the needle's going. If I don't watch where the needle's going, that could be a very messy and painful moment as I jab it into my own hand, because you're looking at something like this going, blindly. You don't want to go blindly with one of these because that could hurt going into your skin, because it can go pretty much that deep into your skin before you get into the thicker stuff. So yeah, I listen to the TV and keep on rooting. And then I stop and look at the TV if I want to see something. So Millie said, thank you. You're welcome, Millie. And then Leslie says, bye, Patricia. And Millie says, I'm having a good time on this live. Yeah, me too. I'm going to finish up the blushing on these 3 limbs. And then I'm going to have to go, though, because I really want to have ice cream. I haven't had my ice cream yet. But I want to finish these before I put it away. And then I'll do that one the next time. Well, not next time on live, but tomorrow when I start reborning again. Because today, well, I've been trying to get the rooting done So I'll probably root tonight. Because once this daylight goes out of my window here, I don't really reborn much after the daylight's gone because it gets too dark. And I like to have it kind of brighter when I'm reborning. So, but same as my nursery in there. The problem is I'm at the front of my house here, and I get better lighting at different times of the day. So at the back of the house, I have to utilize it at different times than I did up here when I was in this room with my nursery, because this room and the back of the house, they get their good lightings at different times of the day, which really sucks. I have 2 dolls up for sale on Tammy's Tiny Tots Reborn's page right now on Facebook. Now, they're not ones I've made. They're ones from my collection that I'm selling. So if you want to check them out. I also made 2 videos of them on my channel yesterday. So they were posted yesterday. So if you're interested, they are really cute babies. I need to sell some babies. I kind of spent too much money, and now I need to sell a little bit of babies. And my daughter's coming, so I wanted some little bit of money to be able to, well, we have to get some groceries and stuff. My kids, they just, oh, I've got a week off, Mom, I'm coming to visit for my week holiday. Oh, okay. When exactly is it? Oh, I'll let you know. And then, it's next week. I go on holidays. Oh, okay. I just went on a holiday and spent all my money. So I guess now I need to find some more money. Yeah, that kind of thing. So, but I'm glad they're coming because I haven't seen Jesse or Benny since April, and I miss them. Okay, hey, no fighting, boys. Come on. One of you's back in this room. Come on. You come in and lay down and wait for him. My dogs have a love-hate relationship. Leslie said, my neighbors gave me a Russian tomato. They're black and purple tomato. Did you eat it yet, Leslie? Does it taste different than a regular tomato? That's interesting. It's really interesting. I've never seen a Russian tomato before. Okay, come on. Come in here so he can go. Go. Come on. Chucky, come. Go get up there with Daddy. Okay, Joe, you can go to the food dish now. My dogs can't go to the food dish at the same time or they make a mess. Millie says, you're making me want ice cream. Sorry. Leslie said, me too. I'm going to eat it tonight. Okay, cool. Let me know. Let me know. Send me an email. Let me know. I'm really curious now if the tomato tastes any different. Wonder what makes them brown or like purple and instead of red like regular tomatoes. That's really interesting. Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. That's really interesting. That's a new one for me. Learn something new every day, which is kind of neat. You never stop learning even after you leave school. You see that, Millie? Even after you finish school, you never stop learning. Yep. Even after you're done your education, you still learn, which is good. Blushing, blushing, blushing. Blushing the feet. This baby has cute feet. This one has cute feet. Yep. Finish these guys up and get that one for sale. Get the one up for sale out of these ones. And then yeah, just trying to get the last little bits done. I'll have to do a video of these guys when they're completed because you guys have been watching me work on them. I'll have to make sure I get a video of them all. Oh, my nose is itchy. All completed so you can see what they looked like when they were done because you watched them getting made. So it's good to see how they turn out, right? And we spent so much, Lana and I spent so much time at McPherson's when we were there, like in the store. We didn't even, like the first day we went there to film and stuff like that, and that was the whole intention, and we were there right till it closed. And then we went there the next day. We didn't plan on spending the whole day in McPherson's, but we did. We ended up, when we got there, another lady that we know that I see at the doll shows all the time. Her name is Megan. She's a sweet lady. And Megan was in the store, so we were chatting it up with Megan for a while. And yeah. It was nice. It was really, really nice. We had such a nice time. Like Lana and I even extended our holiday an extra day because we were having such a good time. Like I phoned John and I'm like, do you mind if I stay an extra day? Because we're just having so much fun that we don't want to come home yet. We're not ready to come home yet. You have a TikTok? No, Millie, I don't have a TikTok. I've never opened TikTok. My daughters all have TikTok, and they're like, "Oh, you should get TikTok, Mom." But I haven't. And my friend Liz has TikTok, and yeah, nope, don't have TikTok. I just don't. I don't know. You know, I have Instagram, and I forget to post on Instagram all the time. I have an Instagram, I just never remember to post. Then I'll post there for a little while, and then I forget about it again. And I just thought, you know, why have another thing that I'm just going to forget to post on, you know? Because literally, I keep forgetting to post on Instagram. So if I can't keep Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube all going, there's not much point in opening up another thing that I'll forget about. So no, I don't have TikTok. I'd never make any of them dancing videos anyways and all that stuff, because TikTok's kind of like to me, it's kind of like a whole bunch of like constant selfies. I mean, this right now is a challenge for me, just being on camera with my face. I liked, you know, I really liked my videos where you didn't see me. Because, you know, you can make a video in your pajamas, nobody knows, because you're just... So there you go. Now every time you're watching one of my videos, you're going to be like, is she in her pajamas? And the answer will probably be yes. Because I live in my pajamas if I'm home. The minute I get home, pajamas are on. Except today because I knew I was going live. So I didn't put my PJs back on. But normally, my pajamas, if you come to my house and knock on the door, you're going to see me in my PJs. Because that's what I'm normally wearing on a normal, regular basis. Because that's just, it's me. I like being comfy. And PJs are comfy. For sure. They're one of the most comfortable things you could ever wear. Your pajamas. So. Yep, I have 2 dresser drawers full of PJs. And only 1 drawer of pants, 1 drawer of shorts, 1 drawer of capris, 1 drawer of shirts, you know. Because my PJs take up 2 drawers because I have so many pairs because I wear more pajamas than I do clothes. Yep. That's okay. It's okay to love your pajamas. Millie says, I will take words from advice from you. Never stop learning. Nope, never stop learning. You always want to keep on learning. Yep. There's so much out in the world that you won't even learn at school, too. You know, like there's stuff you'll learn in life that you never learned in school. But then again, there's stuff in school you'll never learn in life either, as well. So. Didn't like how that looked. There we go. Smooth it out. There we go. Tickle, tickle. So. Leslie said, are you going to eat your ice cream in a bowl or a cone? I bought cones because Elena loves cones. But I don't know yet. I might eat it in a cone. Just because. I bought it in the cone because that's Elena's favorite way to eat it. And it's easier when she goes out in the backyard for her to eat it in a cone. Clean my sponge off a little bit. There we go. These are my blushing sponges. So, there we go. I'm just going to put that. 2 babies are blushed. Now I just need to do the 3rd baby. Blush the 3rd one. And then when the 3rd one is done, then I will throw these babies through the oven. Because after I did their veining and their creasing, I didn't bake them, these 2 yet. I've baked this one and I did a skin tone on this one. So, because I'm trying, this one I'm making for myself. So when I try something new, I like to try it on a baby I'm making for myself. So I've been trying a few new technique things with this, with the Twin A. So, yeah, or Twin B, I mean. So, yeah. One more kit to do the blushing on, and then we can throw them all through the oven. Well, probably tomorrow when I start out, tomorrow I'll throw this one through the oven, the Twin A through the oven. Then I'll throw this one through the oven, and then I will, while these 2 are baking, I will blush this one, and then when these ones come out and this one cools, then I will put on some skin tones, because we're getting close to being completed with this baby. It's basically now skin tones, some more skin tones to, I want to darken this one up a little bit, so a few skin tones, and then, you know, then doing the little finer details on the nails, the lips, and stuff like that. So, Leslie says, PJs rock. Darn tootin' they rock. I love my PJs. And Millie says, I brought my reborn to my grandparents' house. It was really awkward, but my confidence level is higher. That's awesome, Millie. That's really awesome. Just keep it up, you know. Don't let anyone discourage you. I take my babies all over the place. I took them to a hotel. When we went to, well, I took Penny to a hotel, which is my Nino kit. I had to think about the name of the kit. But yeah. Well, everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. I really enjoyed our little chat. And I will be back next Tuesday with another live. And you can join me at 5 p.m. next Tuesday. And yeah, we will probably do something different next week. We'll see what happens. Maybe we'll do something different. Have a great night, everybody. Bye, Leslie. And bye, Millie. And bye to whoever else is still in here. And I hope you have a wonderful night. And we'll have another video up tomorrow for whatever Wednesday. Have a great time. Bye, everyone.